Hi everyone, Michelle Ford here, Senior Editor for SLR Lounge. Today we're talking about taking your gear on the airplane. Traveling with photography gear by airplane, it can be kind of a tricky and rather stressful thing, especially if it's your first time. I have definitely had my inner battles over what gear to take, what to leave behind, and each time I've opted to lighten my load, I totally regretted it. I've done a good amount of traveling this year, so I've gotten actually pretty good at it, so I'm going to share with you guys what I pack and how I pack it. First, there's that carry-on versus check-in bag distinction. I never check in my camera bodies or my lenses, never. I'm just super paranoid about that. But that means I have to lug around a lot of heavy equipment. So I took the time and did my homework and invested in a good roller bag, one that's airline compliant. All the major bag manufacturers have one, and I myself am a fan of the TAMRAC CYBERPRO Express bag. It looks smaller than most carry-on rolling cases, actually, even the ones that executives carry around. And I want to say that that size is so deceptive, I've never been questioned at the gate. Now take it or leave it. Baggage weight can be a photographer's enemy, and actually it's worse for videographers. They just have gear that can't fold down and be compact, so they get hit with weight and number of pieces. But like I said, as a photographer, every time I've thought about lightening my load, I regretted it, so I tend not to leave anything behind as far as camera bodies, lenses, and flashes go. So at the very least, I'm rolling with a camera case carry-on and one luggage check-in that includes my clothes and some backup stuff. If I'm traveling for a wedding, the very first thing that weighs in on my decision is the fact that it's still a wedding, with all the risks and liabilities that a local wedding would have. I bring backup gear to my local weddings, and trying to find alternate solutions in a non-local venue, especially a foreign one, that would be really tough for me, especially if I'm not familiar with the place. So with that in mind, I'll bring 2 camera bodies, all my lenses, 3 flashes, all the triggers I need, and all that goes into my rolling bag. Now batteries can get heavy, and I usually have a lot of them. Between the AA's for the flashes, the AAA's for the triggers, and then the camera batteries, it gets up to almost 10 pounds in this little bag, if not more. Now, if I check in my luggage and it can handle the extra weight and I've got a non-stop flight, I'll add this battery bag into the luggage. Otherwise, it'll go into my carry-on. And the non-stop flight thing, it really is key. I've had luggage that got lost in the transition of late flights, and oddly, batteries, kind of hard to find as it turns out in foreign countries. In my check-in, along with my clothes, shoes, toiletries, and all those things, I try to really keep minimal, at least as much as my fashion instincts allow. I also have some essentials like the 2 very compact light stands, the umbrellas, a tripod, my camera double strap, and my modular lens belt. Now, these compact light stands, I really shop for specifically. I needed to find something that folded up pretty small and was pretty light. And the same goes for the tripod. For the tripod, I ended up with the PhotoPro C4-1, and for the light stands, I tried out the Cheetah Mini, but it seems like they discontinued these, so I looked online again, and on Amazon through Cowboy Studios, I found a cheaper one for 36 bucks. So we'll check it out and see how it does in my next shoot. I also have a bunch of non-shooting essentials like a laptop, card reader, a portable hard drive, chargers, a power strip so I can plug everything into one place, and a power adapter. Of course, anything but my laptop, those all go into my check-in. My laptop comes in with me. So now you're asking, did I leave anything at home? Yes, I did. The Alien Bee strobes, the ones that typically go with me to the weddings, I've replaced them with flash heads and a ton of batteries. Everything else pretty much comes with me. That includes my wooden hanger and my pocket knife, which, by the way, go into the check-in luggage. Let's not get stopped at security for that one. Again, my philosophy is that I'm getting paid to do this gig, and I would do everything I can to service this client just as well as I would a client that was close to home. And if that involves paying for check-in luggage, then so be it. I hope that helps you guys. Now I gotta go pack this stuff up for a trip to my car. Till next time, Michelle Ford.